Hello and welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We get all kinds of things on here. But today we are here to talk about Traxxas and their Trx4m utility trailer. And this is it sitting in front of us. It includes a hitch, 2 preloaded spacers for your springs, and your mounting hardware. Not much to it, little ball. And then your instructions, and the instructions are, well, they're pretty basic. Just shows you how to attach that to your bumper if you're using the Trx4m. If you're using another model, you're just going to have to drill some holes and mount that hitch on there. Now, you can see our trailer sitting in front of us, and I'm going to be brutally honest. It is a chunk of injection molded plastic. There is no suspension, there is no opening tailgates, there's no kickstand for the front, there's no lighting. If you were expecting any of that, you are going to be sorely disappointed. And it's $30. But, that being said, on the other hand, it is a trailer, and trailers are cool. So, the good features about it is a trailer. And it's a decent size, and it's close enough that, well, right here I have an FMS Unimog, and that's what we're going to put it on for the testing. And I might end up sitting a little bit high, but I can mount that in the back of that. I'll get that in the picture a little bit more so you can get a better idea of the size of the trailer. So it fits on the 1/18 scale pretty good, and then I put some 24s in front of it. And it doesn't look horrible behind a 24. I mean, it is still a little bit on the larger side, I think, for a 24. But it's not horrible. It wouldn't be bad enough that if you wanted to make a video of it, it'd probably look pretty decent hanging out behind there. And the other plus side, they did at least include nice, like, rubber tires. And you can see back in here, there is bearings. So there is bearings, and they seem to spin pretty decent. So while you have zero suspension, you at least have bearings. So that's something. At least they just didn't put a bushing on there and expect it to go with some grease. Now on the front here, it looks like they do have this set up so you can put a new ball end in there if you were to replace this one, or damage it if you needed to replace it. So there is a way to get in there. It just looks like it pulls through and pulls in. So that's a nice thing. So it does have a replaceable tongue at least. And you got your little post holes. So if you wanted to make your own side rails or maybe a tent back, whatever you want to do with it, you'd be able to do that as well. The good part about it is an open platform. It's a pre-built trailer for you. It will drag behind your vehicle, and you can at least get started on another project. But speaking of starting on a project, let's get this thing out and pull it and actually see what it looks like going behind a vehicle. So I'm going to get it mounted up behind the Unimog, because this is a week before the Trx4m is released. Here we are, mounted up behind the Unimog, and it sits a little bit high, but the Unimog's a little bit higher than the Trx4m is. But gives you an idea of the size of the trailer. And I went ahead and threw 4 SCX 24 tires in there. And they're about a 55 millimeter tire or so. That gives you an idea of the bed capacity. And now I'll say it for real this time. Let's get out in the woods. Dude.
He pooped, man. Poor guy.
Wow. I was not expecting that. How do I feel about the Trx4m trailer? It's okay. It comes disconnected rather easily. That's one of the things that is probably the biggest problem. It pulls all right for not having any suspension. It does get caught up on things pretty easily, and when that happens, you get disconnected. So I don't know, maybe if you drilled a hole through it and then actually just put it on a screw with a nut so it can't come disconnected, that might be pretty good. But overall, it is a cool little thing to have. It's nice to have the option to take a trailer out and drive it, because trailers are fun. But that is pretty much my review on the Trx4m trailer. It's okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's okay. It can be fun, but you know, when you pay $30 for it, I don't know, I guess I expected just a little tiny bit more detail out of it. But thanks a lot, everybody. This is just my review on this little thing. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day.